Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another spread. I hope you have been well. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. It's always a pleasure to host. I'd also like to thank my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, oversoul, and all sentient beings that walk with me in the highest white light, protecting me, you, and the messages during these exchanges. So there's a breakthrough. Like there's this energy of breakthrough over you guys real heavy right now. Facts. The last couple of readings, like your ancestral squads are staying on it. They're like making sure they guide you, properly finish guiding you to the light at the end of this tunnel. But freedom is there. Opportunities is there. Uranus is down there. That's about innovation. Somebody shaking things up big time. It has everything to do with your ability to tap in. Yes. When we talking Ace of Water, that's Ace of Cups energy, divine love. Ace of Earth is Ace of Pentacles energy, divine provisions and value of all kinds. Zodiac so far mentioned, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Look at this. You're transcending with the assistance of your spirit guides. But it is because of, again, you guys' ability to communicate. Even if you don't know how to directly communicate with them. And I'm sure you do. If you practice any type of prayer or meditation. Yeah. But either way, you're being guided towards these aces because of the connection you have to your spirit guides through your mind's eye and your third eye. Yes, and they're guiding you past this crap right here. The deceivers and the temptation. Very nice. Somebody's been doing the work. Like you're obviously making it, or you're going to finish making it because you listen. And not as in like, oh, you obedient little lapdog type energy. No, because they give you sound advice and you're wise enough to take it into consideration. And together, you've managed to walk to some type of freedom. You jumping. This is your new beginning. That's the Fool energy. That's a new beginning indeed. All right, let's see what else. This is a big deal. Children is here. Wow, so this is definitely ancestors talking to a descendant here. Okay. The number 14 is significant. That's Temperance card energy. This is divinely timed with your maturation process. $14 reduces down to 5. That's the Hierophant. It has everything to do with your spiritual journey. Look at that. You've been getting schooled by some wise elders from on high. Maybe here on the astral plane as well, but I mean on the earthly plane as well. But you've been getting schooled. You've been taking it in. You've been on your study, because that 12 energy is the Hangman. You've been on your study. Yes, indeed. That's Piscean energy. That also reduces down to 3, which is the Empress. Yes. You've been getting trained for your seat at the helm on the throne. Yes, indeed. Message of peace. They're telling you can. This is like you getting the notice from them, like, all right, you can take a break now. Or you're almost done. Everything's good. Everything checks out. 35 is significant to somebody. Reduce it down to 8, which is the Strength card. You did this with courage, with heart, with passion, with integrity. And that's why you're being rewarded. It's not me is here. I'm going to have to clarify that because there's a whole bunch of stuff coming off of that. As far as that 8 Strength card energy could be talking to or about a Leo. I'm seeing the dates December 14th, April 1st, January 4th, January 2nd, February 1st, March 5th, May 3rd. Bottom of the deck says forgiveness. Yeah, and I'm sure it has everything to do with this right here. Forgiveness, and it's not me. It sounds like somebody was maybe pleading. But remember, the bottom of the deck on the for this read up there is deception. Huh? Not surprised. All right, let's clarify this. It's not me. Yeah. Somebody being exposed. Sorry. Somebody's being exposed. And whatever this exposure is, it allows some freedom to be had on the other side of that once one is able to see with that eye in the middle there. This is the second time they made reference to that, the first eye here, or the third eye there. First eye, third eye. We're going to get to the bottom of it. What is this? It's not me. Tell us about that, Spirit. They're lying. They are a thief. They are a thief. That's a thief, yo. And they are thieves in the highest order, yo. Reverse King of Pentacles, that is a thief, yo. Remember I said with that Strength card energy, I mentioned that you do stuff with integrity. This person came out reversed. They don't. That's why they're reversed. Could be an earth sign. Look now. No, they already mentioned earth signs before. They're serious about this for somebody. That's the deceiver. They're a liar. Let's have another one for you. It's not me. That lying bitch. They gave me 2. Look at this. Reverse. Look at this. Reverse Ace of Swords. A freaking liar. That's the deceiver. Somebody Ancestral Squad is squealing. Yeah, they're a thief. They like to steal money. That just fell off my rune deck. Reverse Ace of Swords. Lying bitch. And then there's the reverse 2 of Swords here. This is somebody who has told lies, or they've told lies that were meant to stunt your ability to decide. They told lies to intentionally make you make incorrect decisions so that they could touch your funds, so that they could tap your... Yeah, they were trying to weaken you by getting you to trust them. Yep, King of Swords, getting you to trust them. Gift of gab ass person. And it was supposed to trigger a fall from grace. You're the Hierophant, but you were supposed to completely fall from grace. Look at this, because of that toxic devil. And it's likely a Capricorn or a Gemini, but it was somebody, it could be a Capricorn that you were in love with. Unbelievable. Hierophant energy is giving Taurus too, though. And then what was that other one? Gemini off the Lovers. Yes. So this person is obviously... They're on the hook for this. You're free now. They're on the hook for this. And now that I'm looking at that Ace of Water or Ace of Cups beside that Earth sign energy, for some of you, it absolutely was an Earth sign you were in love with. Or it could have been a water sign you were doing business with. But they were liars. Phony, super duper phony baloney. Losers. I can't stand people like that. Especially if they trick you through love to rob you. Like that's oh, you are. Oh, I see. I see. I feel like being nosy. Give me a second, y'all. Because I feel like for some of y'all, the deception is that they're going to come back into your life trying to make you think they want to try this love thing again. Or if they're still in your life, they're going to try and put on the let's make this work mask. Because they don't want to get cut off from the provisions. They know you about to step into some you about to step into some good stuff. So let's see what the liar has to say. Let's mock them quickly, friends. Let's do it. Let us join in together in a good, wholesome mocking. Tell us what the deception is going to be, Spirit. Yeah, they couldn't wait to tell it. Okay, so this is somebody that done breadcrumbs you and ghost you before. Oh my God. Look, 6, the Lover's energy. This is someone that was wayward as hell. Breadcrumbing, unreliable, because they just getting their fix, getting a dose of valuables off of you, and then they disappear, or they are like, because they don't want to reciprocate. They're a thief. They just want you to keep pouring into them. Ace of Swords. Yeah, that's the truth. I lie awake thinking about our future. I bet, because they want to help you spend your money or exhaust your good energy, your good chi, your good vitality, your good mood, your support, your nurturing energy. Like this is a parasite. Straight up. Look at it. Let's go back here and just cover up the rest of the card. Look at those first 2 words. I lie. Liar. 4 is giving Emperor energy. This is someone that wanted to convince you they were ready to be a husband, or that to you, or that they wanted you for their husband. Something like that. But they're a freaking liar. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. You ain't did nothing. All of it's a deception. They still want to try and force you to have sympathy and baby them and nurture them. They gonna trick you into forgetting that they're a lying ass sidewinder and trick you into giving a fuck about them again. You hurt me. Shut up. The number 9 is significant. Hermit energy. You are to ghost them now. Just like they'd have no problem with doing to you all those times you needed them. Even if they never left the house, just the fact that they may have been emotionally unavailable, it's a type of ghosting. Yeah, friend, get rid of them. They disgust me. They disgust me because they disgust your ancestors, and I'm only relaying the message. Okay. All right. Yeah. This is a heads up, child. You got goodies. You are a goodie. They are liars. That is what they are. That is all they are. They're a parasitic liar. Don't feed them no more, friends. Starve them. Enjoy it. No, I'm sorry. You don't have to get sadistic. That's my Capricorn sun sign talking. But you do have a right. Okay, you do have a right to enjoy it if you so choose to. Because justice should be sweet. Especially after you've been tricked and tormented. Look at that. That acidic Leo is a weak bitch ass follower. This is the acidic one now, okay? Bad press, fake news. I bet you it is fake. Because that person's a liar. Your ancestors are guiding you up from around that so you can finish enjoying your spoils without the parasite. Rasputin is here, boy. If you have ever looked into the story of Rasputin, yeah. This person's a master manipulator is what that tells me. And you probably, have been wanting, just wanting harmony this entire time. But they're misaligned. They're not harmonious with you. They're a parasite. You're entitled to huermonia. Huermonia. Hebrew power term. Cultivate the energy so you can get that daggone parasite from around you, because they are not harmonious. They're demanding lying thief. I don't like it. Shem Angel 28 is here to say, hey, yeah, God who heals the ill. Yeah, you're a wounded warrior out here taking care of them parasites. They're saying that for some of y'all that you may want to consider an actual parasite cleanse. Swallow some papaya seeds or something. Best friend energy out here. I can't, right? Friend, look at this. It's literally someone's best friend, or it's someone's lover that's like, oh, you're my best friend. I know you've been in love before. And it's been like, oh, this feel like my best friend type energy here. Or it could be a cousin, a sibling, a parent. I don't care who it is, friend. They're trying to stay chummy with you, but your spirit team is saying it over and over again. That bastard's fake. Yeah, see that? Learn to compromise. Why don't you be a reverse big mama? Meaning, you come with all the provisions, but you don't get to exercise no power. Psycho like a Leroy. Yeah. No, you're not compromising with that. They're telling you that this person wants you to compromise your big mama energy, your empress seat. They want you to hand it over. Or share it with me. Give it to me. It's not for them, friend. Don't let that fake person know. No. Look at this dominating king. I'm telling you, yo. Somebody's a bully. Somebody's a narcissist. Straight up. Veualia. Dominating king. So, even though I don't typically read these in reversals, if we take into account that Big Mama was reversed, that's a weak bit. And then dominating king to come out after that. This is somebody who's trying to strong arm a divine up out of their resources, their ace of water and their ace of earth. All of their nurturing gifts and abilities, they're trying to suck it all off of this empress. This empress energy, rather. As well as their resources, their riches. They're a liar. They're fake. They're saying it over and over and over again, friend. 43 is significant for someone, okay? April 3rd, March 4th, significant. 4 and 3 reduces down to 7, which is the Chariot. This is about this here. The freedom that you're being granted. You're moving on, friend. Freedom is the Chariot. This is you not only leaving, you're peeling off. You're burning rubber. It's a smoke out. Look at this. Dominating king comes out with you are my heart's desire. That's the love bombing thing that they be on. But that's again because you have you have aces. They ain't nothing but a parasite. Shem Angel 25 is now here in Nithachia. God who gives wisdom. Yeah, they giving you some real game in this message. And they gave you the 2 and 5 reduced down to 7. The Chariot again. They're like, leave. Because this is the serpent in your grass. Look how they're looking at you. Look at how they're looking at your Ace of Pentacles. Look at how they're looking at your Ace of Cups when you got your back turned. Don't do it, friend. You know what's crazy is what's behind that? This is what's behind that. Deception. Twin flame. It's a twin flame deception. It's a fake twin. And they're telling you to avoid them. This is a stalemate. They said don't even do it. This person, this is a super stealthy, dark attachment ridden entity that's trying to come into your life and strong arm you for any valuable you have. Wow. Now I didn't say it, but because it didn't stand out to me then, but the Chariot energy you getting off of this, definitely talking about a Cancer. And we did mention the water signs over here. Some of y'all dealing with an acidic Cancer, and they calling them they use the word robber. Dirty grave robber, that's an inheritance thief. Man, work out. Exertion of power. Yeah, just to get on your vitality. Get on rejuvenating yourself and cut that thing loose. Oh, it's up. EALL is here. It's up. Whoever the acidic whoever is, that's their ass. And I mean for real. I mean for real. Chim Angel 58, this is like the gun-toting equivalent of the Grim Reaper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of it being a scythe, EALL have, well, wait a minute. That's in there too. Because EALL governs guns, gunsmith, weapons, butchers, cutlery, weapons. And then this has got the nerve to be their invocation psalm. Psalm 6:3. My soul is also sore, vexed. But thou, Lord, how long? That sounds like something someone who was getting tortured would say, wouldn't it? And that's affiliated with the angel. They got all these weapons. Okay. Like I said, that's their ass. Facts. Pure facts. March 6th is significant. June 3rd, significant. The month of March or the month of June, significant period. Jamaica on the bottom of the deck. Destination and or origins may be significant to somebody. Wow, son. They just squealed on some karmic. That's their tale now, though. All right, y'all. That is your spread. Be forewarned. You have major goodies that are still to manifest. You are being freed up from this narcissistic energy because your ancestors are telling you, we sending in the cavalry and they are taking no prisoners. Anyways, that is your spread, honey. I hope it has been helpful. Surely. Hopefully you can dodge this narcissistic bullet right here because they're going to rob you in every way possible if you allow it, but you're not. All right. That's your spread. I hope you got much out of it. Don't forget to like, share, comment if you like, and subscribe if you have yet to do so already. Anything else you want to know, you can just check out the description box. And until next time, peace.